Hello and welcome back. It's Gauntlet of Greatness time. I have the Dragonstorm deck here in front of me. So this deck has made Finals of Worlds 2 years in a row. It won Worlds in the hands of Hall of Famer Makihito Mahara. You just try to cast 3 spells into Dragonstorm, and then you go get 4 copies of Bogardan Hellkite, brain your opponent for 20. That's pretty much the plan. If you draw a Hellkite, well, you can get a Hunted Dragon out and sort of haste over for 6. You've got rituals to build up storm count and get to the 9 for Dragonstorm. You've got a little bit of permission and remand, but really your plan against people who want to mess with you is Giga Drowse. You build up mana, you Giga Drowse to tap all of their stuff at the end of their turn, then you untap and win. And these storage lands are actually pretty good at letting you set up for a big Giga Drowse or a big turn. So that's the Dragonstorm deck. My opponent is playing Counterpost. So this is old school blue-white control. Counterspell, Force of Will is legal, and actually kind of beats Giga Drowse. He's got some 3 Dissipates, 4 Force Spikes, Sweepers, Swords to Plowshares. Not a lot of card advantage. I mean, basically Thawing Glaciers is your card advantage in this deck. Thaw works with Brainstorm, and it obviously thins your deck to make your spells a little more dense as well. Impulses, pretty good card selection, but not a lot of card advantage. It's a long, grindy control deck. The victory condition here is the post, Keldjorn Outpost, and there's 1 Rainbow of Freak thrown in to try to win if they can blow up your lands. So that's the plan. Let's see what happens. It's kind of dirty combo deck versus old school control. So this could go a lot of different ways, many of which I think could be pretty interesting. All right, on the draw, Island, a bunch of rituals. If I draw a land, I can Telling Time. I don't know, do I keep this? 3 rituals is kind of exciting, but no, I don't have a Dragonstorm either. These remands are going to do nothing in this matchup, unfortunately. Wow. All right, I guess we keep this. He's got his Thaw. That's not great for me. Yeah, this hand needs help, which is kind of why I'm not playing the Lotus Bloom right away. Kind of want it for storm count on whatever the key turn is going to be. But 3, see, it's only 6 mana right now. I'm not even sure that does anything yet. Yeah, he can beat me without casting a spell. So, I mean, I'm probably pointing these remands at whatever random sort of impulse or brainstorm I get a chance to. I mean, there is something to be said for remanding to defend 1 copy of Dragonstorm. Like, his ability to counterspell a copy of Dragonstorm can definitely be a big deal when my mana's tight. Oh, I should have remanded that, of course. Yeah, I totally should have remanded that. Said I was going to do it, and then didn't do it. Giga Drowse is exciting. Now I can build up to a turn. I'm running out of mana. Let's go ahead and suspend that. You can just recast it, which is obviously less than ideal. But I did want to start digging through my deck. I gotta find more mana. Man, it's too bad I don't have those Lotus Blooms synced up. Wow, if I had remanded the first impulse, I would have 2 synced up Lotus Blooms. That would have been better. So he's working on his Thaw, and I'm running out of lands. I do have a Giga Drowse, but I don't have a storage land. Yeah, just suspending those. I wish they were synced. Still basically just want to burn through, get mana, Set up for Giga Drowse. Could have handled those remands a little more efficiently, but what are you going to do? Interesting. So now I can just cast a Hunted Dragon. Oh, second Dragonstorm. Doesn't do much. I mean, I could cast this Hunted Dragon, or I can sit on Giga Drowse. I think I want the Hunted Dragon for after I resolve the Dragonstorm. Yeah. That sounds great. So I guess I'm done. He's going to get to 4 blue. Man, it's setting up his hand. His hand's got to be gas. It's really only the 4 Force Wills that are relevant, though. He's probably getting a 4th island. More impulses. I mean, I kind of hope he replays the Thaw here, because I can tap 4 blue. If he plays a 5th blue, then I'm going to have to be aware of Force Spike. Okay. I think he's right to do it, though, even though it makes me happy. He has no way to know that I'm going for it now. Wait, does this even work? How much mana do I have? I have 5. Lotus Bloom only gives me 8. Yeah, no, I cannot actually... I would have to top deck a land to be able to cast Dragonstorm. That was a near miss. Yeah, next turn. It's the same storm count either way since I didn't have them synced up. So the one hand is my fault, but on the other hand, it was just kind of random the way they came off the top. Interesting. Yeah, it's a good play by him. Okay. I think I do want to pay 2. That way I can Giga Drowse a 5th time. And now 1 Lotus Bloom will give me the 9 mana that I need. I only get 2 dragons, though. But, I mean, do what you can do, right? Goes Outpost. I mean, I'm supposed to wait? I don't think so. Five copies of Giga Drowse. Replicate is pretty annoying for the counterspell deck. And we'll tap the Outpost, sure. I mean, hypothetically, he can pick a land to defend by tapping the other lands to counterspell the Giga Drowse that's pointed at that land, but I don't think that's what he wants to do here. Yeah, he's just going to make an Outpost token and Thaw. What we want to draw off the top is a Ritual effect. All right, Lotus Bloom number 2. Finishes suspending. We cast it. Oh, is he going to fight this with the Force? It's pretty smart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, it's super smart. Ugh. I don't have any rituals. I can't cast anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean... what else am I going to do, right? Ugh. Force of Will, pretty good against Giga Drowse. That one actually doesn't bother me that much. Hunted Dragon was super scary against a deck with Swords to Plowshares anyway, so. Okay. Useful. I get to build up, though. I don't have 9 mana, and I don't have Storm Count. Where are all the Dark Rituals? Huh. Alright. He doesn't kill me before then, does he? He hits me for 3, then he hits me for 4, then he hits me for 5. Sounds like 12. Means I can't tap Shivan Reef to get in this Giga Drowse fight, which is actually sort of relevant. Well, I probably hardcast a Bogan and Hellkite as soon as I draw a land. Hope to kill and or block those dudes. Okay, Seething Song is a card. I think I save it for the Dragonstorm turn. Yeah, I mean, I'm set up to be going off at 1, which means I only have 3 blue mana for Giga Drowse. But, I mean, what's my alternative? Oh, he played second. He played second Outpost, and it matters. That's annoying. Now he can make 2 tokens and get me to 6. What does that mean? I Giga Drowse here? He's gone through 2 Force of Wills. He's got half his library left. I mean, if I Giga Drowse here, I can Seething Song into Dragonstorm, which at a minimum kills those guys. Hilarious. I think this is how I have to play it. What's he got? 5 blue? All right. Let's try to go off 2 turns in a row. All right, I've tapped that one, that one, and that one. Let's get the Thaw, sure. I basically just lose to Force of Will. If he Force of Wills my Seething Song, then he kills me with the tokens. Can't believe the second Outpost actually changed the race. Although at least this way, I don't have to worry about untapped blue mana. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, don't have time for you. Not the most exciting Dragonstorm in the history of the world, but what are you going to do? You can force one of them, but either one of them is enough to keep me alive, because I can kill tokens if I have to. And I have to. There's the Force of Will. 4th Force of Will also kills me. No, alright, fine. I get a Hellkite. And do I have to kill 5 guys? I probably do. Yeah, I mean, anything else. I mean, I can kill 4 guys and hit him for 1. That doesn't mean anything. Hitting him for 2 is mildly valuable. I'm just going to kill 5 tokens. And now he's still got 5 cards in his hand. Could be Wrath of God, could be... Yeah, it's Wrath of God. Tough but fair. How many dragons are even left in my library? Keep drawing them. 2 Hellkites. I have 1 Hellkite and 1 Hunted Dragon left. Alright, cast the Lotus Bloom. Draw mana. One, two, three. Oh, I could just hardcast Hellkite. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'll go for Dragonstorm first. Right, I have the storm count this turn, so I should do the Dragonstorm. Except the Hunted Dragon gives him tokens. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should leave the Calciform pools untapped. Alright, I'm going to get the Hunted Dragon first. I have to give him Dorks. But then I can get the Hellkite, and I can kill some Dorks. And then whack. So threatening lethal next turn. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have enough mana to hardcast Hellkite next turn also. So he needs to Wrath. He gets to hit me for 1. I did it! Awesome! I did not think I was going to win that game. Take it. Yeah, I was in decent shape there too, because even if he Wraths, I can summon a Hellkite, hit him for 5 to 5, threatening lethal, and if he doesn't kill that, I mean, even if he does kill that, I can then play another Hellkite. So, wow, cool. Right, Teferi seems really good against him. Teferi lets me just turn off all of his permission spells. Oh, by the way, it also blocks a Dork. I think I need more lands against him, because we definitely are going to get into these staring matches where I just want to be building up for a big Giga Drowse. What I don't know is what's actually bad. Like, none of these cards... Oh, Remand is pretty bad. I don't think I want very many Remands. I mean, every once in a while, I'm going to be able to Remand a Force of Will, but those are such mana-intensive turns. I wonder if I take them all out. It's just a question of how many of these storage lands I want. Maybe I want all of them? I mean, I don't know who I would want them against more. This is totally a Giga Drowse match. I mean, I don't love the Hunted Dragon, but I kind of need it to attack and win with, I think. Telling Time is kind of expensive, but it does stuff. I don't know. I feel like having a Remand on the turn I go off, especially if I have a bunch of mana, is actually decent. These Telling Times do so little. Yeah, I'm going to do it that way. Yeah, I would rather have a Remand, especially if I have a whole bunch of mana from storage lands. All right. So I have the Bloom, and the Songs, and the Dragonstorm. Only 1 land. I'm on the draw. Maybe I actually keep this. Like, if I draw a land on either of the first 2 turns, I get to play the Telling Times. And even if I don't, like... Yeah, I think on the draw I can keep this. 2 telling times and an island. Wow. Man, do I just sync those up and go for it? I mean, I think that's what this hand says to do. Three, 6. Yeah, I mean, I've got enough. I've got the 9 mana. Really like a land here. Please? Land? You saw me, right? I boarded 3 lands into my deck. 3 lands! All right. Wow. So now I have remand mana. So I'm going to get, if Lotus Bloom, that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can actually afford to remand in addition. It's pretty nice. Wow. Yes. You can have a rainbow of Freet. Into my hand should be, well, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'll draw a land. Top of the library, I'll draw a sleight of hand. Bottom of the library, put the Helicite, of course. I mean, I don't think he realizes I can just kill him here, which I'm okay with. I will happily just kill him. 1 spell. 2 spells. Three spells. 4 spells. I may as well sleight of hand, right? Yeah, I still have enough to remand. Put a card into my hand. Not the Hellkite. 7, 8, 9 with remand available. Bang! Turn 4 kill. 2 Lotus Blooms. Don't need a whole lot else. Hilariously, I can kill a rainbow of Freet here. But there's no reason to kill a rainbow of Freet. Because I just kill him with the 20 damage. I mean, hypothetically, if he had more life or something, I might need to clear a blocker so that I could kill him with Haunted Dragon. Funny. This match could have been... There's a lot of ways this match can go that get long and complicated. And then sometimes you just have the nuts. And you win on turn 4. Crazy. Let's bring in Shadow, see what he thinks about that. Hey, Shadow.
Hello.
Sometimes you just have the nuts.
Sometimes you just have the nuts. So I wasn't sure about my strategy to disrupt your mana in the first game, but it looked like it helped save me. I don't know if your hand was blank anyway.
No, you played that game really smart. I thought the way you played that game was really smart. I thought you had me, honestly.
If I had Force of Willed your last Seething Anger before your Dragonstorm, that would have worked, but I thought maybe that was the trick and you had the dragon in your hand.
Right.
So if I disrupted that one, we're going to game 3. But yeah, no, that game, what am I going to do? I'm just going to sit here and die.
Yeah, I mean, tapping out makes my life even easier, but if you don't have anything, then you may as well put a clock down, right?
I had nothing. Some Wrath of Gods and a Force Spike. I didn't think that was going to help me.
Yeah, you're still stuck with Wrath of Gods in the deck, right? You don't have enough sideboard cards?
Right. I got a couple of Druid's Wisdoms and a Cop Red.
The Cop Red is potentially good.
Yeah. You can't take out enough.
Yeah, that last game, I kept one land because I had Lotus Bloom, Seething Song, Dragonstorm, and then I drew on the first turn a second Lotus Bloom. I'm just like, all right, well, the hand says go for it here. And I had a remand back, too. Like, literally, I can kill you through a Force of Will, and if you have 2 Force of Wills, or, I mean, leave your mana untapped and have 2 counters of any kind, I still get to resolve, like, 3 dragons, at least.
Right.
Yeah, no, you're not doing anything about that draw.
No, I'm just losing.
Interesting. All right, well, Dragonstorm gets on the board with a win. Counterpost 0-2, not looking good for counterpost chances, but that's a fun match. All right, see you guys next time on the Gauntlet of Greatness. We'll turn our attention next week to Group C. Tournament really starting to come together. See you next time.